What time is it?
You know what time it is, man. It's the one and only Swelly Podcast, man. Back again. And if you listening, man, then you know this voice, man. Vibe with us one time, man. Rest in peace to Sidney Poitier, man. Rest in peace to Sidney Poitier, man. One of the greatest black actors of our generation. A pioneer of our black acting renaissance era, man. If it wasn't for Sidney Poitier, man, there would be no Denzel. There would be no Will Smith. There would be no Jonathan Majors. There would be no Lakeith Stanfield. So we want to make sure we pay homage to our legends, man, for sure.
And then Betty White.
Shout out to Betty.
Betty White. Oh, yeah. Thank you for being a friend.
No, for real.
Yeah, thank you for being a friend. Betty White, for sure, invited to the cookout, man.
Shout out
John Madden, shit.
Yeah, talking about John.
John Madden, man. We lost John, but you know how many times I got whooping for that game?
That was the last game I actually gave a damn about getting.
Let's go, man. Turn me up in here, man. Let's go, man.
Shout out to all the super gremlins out there.
Let's go, man. Turn me up. It's the one and only Swelly Podcast, man. Push P.
I hope y'all didn't take no peace.
Caught me hammers for my peace. We don't want no peace. Got a spot across the spot. Just for peace. Drop the data.
Hey, man. If you listen to this podcast, man, you still alive. It's another day, man. It's another Monday. You made it, man. You made it to 2022. You made it to 2022, man. Hopefully you make it to 2023, man. Be grateful.
You gotta speak for it to exist.
Be grateful, man. Another day to be successful. Another day to win. You feel me, man? We want to say shout out to our first day listeners, our last day listeners, our now day listeners, man. You still rocking with us, man. You still rocking with us. We appreciate you, man. And if you know me, man, it's the one and only ZIGGY_the_alpha on all social media platforms, man. The one and only Power Father, man. To my left, man. To my left, man, you got the one and only at the belly of the grove, man, the Swelly, man. To his left, you got the Izza, the Jizza, the big talk shitter, man. You got the Wizard, man. And behind the film, shooting like always, is B. Will shooting like Lou Will, man. He could never miss a shot, man. You feel me, man? It's a collective. We are Dallas' most dangerous podcast. We are Dallas' most handsome podcast. You feel me? You understand, man? The Push and P podcast, man. Everybody pees now. My name's Gunner didn't drop. Everybody pees, man. Primo Rice say he been a P. Larry Jones say he been a P. It's a couple P's already been out there, man. Let's get it, man. We happy to be here. The energy is on 1,000, man. The love is on 1,000,000. Let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. I just want to say, man, if you ate the Taco Bell wings, man, we're going to pray for you.
All of that.
We're going to pray. That's the funniest shit on the internet right now.
Ostrich wings.
They call them monkey knuckles.
All of that.
Now, it's funny because they trying to do this same thing they did for the Popeyes meal, try to make it a viral sensation.
Yeah.
I can see the marketing on the back end of it, but that shit ain't gonna work.
I seen somebody said they made out of BBL meat.
Like,
and they said, but I'm a gremlin, so I still ate it.
Hey, nah, bro, I'm not eating it.
You gonna try it?
I'm not doing it.
Hell no.
I'm not doing it. I know somebody that is, though.
Yeah, I do too. We was on the game.
Yeah.
Well, like, what that nigga R. Kelly say? Use your common sense. Like,
use your common sense. It's a
wing
wing shortage.
And Wing stopped selling thighs. But these niggas just got the sauce on the wing. Like, they got like a plug on wings and shit.
Nah, bro. People got to understand.
They
I had a right mind to bring something in today.
For what?
For the charm.
All right.
Come on, man. Y'all would have tried it.
I would have tried it if it was a part for like the content. But I feel like people don't get a real reviews. That's what I hate about like social media.
What you mean?
Like I feel like somebody can eat some shit that's nasty and be like, hey, these whole pressure just because they gonna fall along with the trend. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen nobody say them hoes nasty.
Nah.
I mean, are we just second guessing they really is chicken, just low grade chicken? They selling that taco.
What the fuck is low grade chicken?
There's certain kinds of chicken.
Break it down. What's the level?
I mean, I'm not no chicken.
Is it?
I mean,
I'm not no chicken connoisseur.
I mean, some people. I remember I watched what's that show? Dude did Supersize. He did a second one where he tried to open up a chicken joint. So he had to look at how they manufacture chicken. There's different ways they prep chicken as where it's take care of chicken. So you got low grade chicken. They'll probably cut it up and they'll sit for a good little minute. Probably inject it up with some shit, color it with some shit, then send it out. Or you getting it like, all these labels ain't what they talking about, bro.
So my thing
it is types of chickens. You got silky chicken, you got Plymouth Rock chicken, you got Leghorn chicken, you got Brahma chicken, you got Indian game, You got Sussex chicken. You got Orpington chicken.
Say that last one right there with the A word. Say that one.
That's Americana chicken.
Americana chicken. That's
You
all
got,
I be eating.
you got a Zeal chicken. You got the AM chicken. They using Polish chicken. That's what they chicken look like. Look at that chicken.
Ooh.
What
That's,
chicken?
that's Taco Bell chicken right there. Polish chicken.
Yeah, but man, all my listeners, man, if you don't try the wings, man, let us know how.
Let us know in the comments.
If you gonna give us an honest opinion, I feel like the shit it look mid. Next time I got like some spicy mayo sauce or something.
I'm gonna try because I'm a super
mayo.
gremlin.
Yeah, try that shit. Let me know.
I knew the chicken was still fake, but I still ate
like,
it.
I can't go to Taco Bell and say give me some wings. I just can't. If I'm gonna eat Taco Bell, I might well get some bullshit.
What is?
tacos.
I don't understand what it is with these restaurants. It's like you going.
They blurring the line. Like
Yeah,
you
man.
stay
Like
in your lane. It seemed like everybody trying to be
Burger
in an
King
open
started
lane.
selling tacos.
Who?
Your name is Burger King. They started selling tacos.
I ain't never tried Burger King. That's like one. Of the
Burger King
bad
ain't that.
places.
Burger King ain't that bad. Burger King ain't that bad.
No,
It's
I'm not
not.
even saying it's bad. I think whoever in their marketing team, they always put them by something better. Like they put Burger King next to Chick-fil-A.
I mean, Burger King was
Or
just
Burger King. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never by itself. You be like, well, ain't shit else over here. It be like, it's some better shit around. You be like,
Yeah.
I don't know how-
get this instead of that.
Burger King will give you 3 Whoppers, 25 nuggets, and 3 large fries for $2.76. and expect you to believe all of that shit is real food. I ain't doing it,
bro. And that's and not to even just even you hearing that. Even though I know that's fake, people would something like that will happen, and that would be a for sure poverty meal.
man. You'll be stopped up till Easter eating that shit.
Exactly.
Let's start a room on the podcast. They selling kids. You know, all the kids going missing. These the food
I ain't
restaurants
speaking that.
killing the kids and selling it to humans, and we eating kids. What if that was a conspiracy?
What's
theory?
that?
I'm gonna start some shit.
Cannibalism?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kids just going
What's
missing.
that movie?
Nobody find
What was
millions
that?
of kids going
Hey,
missing.
I know you know. What's that
And then-
movie on Netflix? That boy was cut up and feeding people parts.
don't know what that
Damn, you put me on to the movie, bro. It was a series.
I did.
Yes, you did, bro. It's not like It, or it's like You or something like that.
Dexter?
It's like Dexter.
Nah, Dexter wasn't chopping up no people and feeding them.
I don't remember that part.
Nah, you put me on to
I
it, bro. It's
remember
one of
that.
them kind of shows, bro.
I had
Let me look it up.
I had to look it up,
All right,
man.
man, but while we looking it up, man, how y'all niggas doing, man? I feel like we ain't potted. I feel like we've been going for about 3 weeks.
I don't know why I feel like that.
I think we potted earlier so we
Yeah.
can avoid like the Christmas time. So we get a little early.
So we haven't potted since New Year.
I feel like this is our first pod of 2022.
Oh
Yeah.
man, so how was y'all New Year's?
New Year.
What did I do?
don't think
Shit, I
did
gotta go
shit.
back. I didn't do shit at all.
I'm really getting to that age now. Like I like being in my house.
I went out to dinner with my fiance and then shit, I went home and I watched the ball come in. We took a few shots and took my ass to bed.
Man, my girl's laying down about like 11 o'clock. I'm in there like, hey, this shit finna happen about an hour. We want to come in the living room. She was watching her show and I'm watching. I think she watching like Sex in the City again or some shit. But I'm playing the game about 11 o'clock. I turn my game off. You know, we ain't had no drink. We took a sip of wine and took our ass to sleep.
That's it.
Niggas don't talk about the transition of your partying career. Like when did you realize your partying or turning up career was coming to an end?
See,
You've never been a big partier
You know what
though.
I'm saying? My shit a little different because I never really like socialize with people I don't know. So like I realized something like my like domino nights, spade nights. I realized that shit was coming to like a closure because we don't do it as much because everybody got their own lives. But that's why I be on the PlayStation because I still kick on my niggas.
Yeah.
But partying, I just feel like I think one time we went. No. Where we go at last time? The whole pod went out at the. I think it was your birthday.
It was my birthday.
I went and I was looking like, bro, I'm tired. Like I knew this shit would change. And normally when you like, hey, we finna go to something else after this, I'm like, bro, I can't do it. Like I just don't even have the energy to just keep like turning up. People don't really like this. What they don't talk about. They don't talk about how like exhausting that shit is. Like you got to be mentally, physically, and emotionally like stable to.
I feel like I make my
up.
worst decisions when I'm turning up.
Oh, that's everybody.
Like
That's alcohol. Everybody make their worst decision when they drinking.
No, I don't. I feel like it ain't got to be drinking. It's like I feel the energy. I feel like we turning up. I be like, man, I'm just finna crash out. Let's do it.
But you overindulge on anything you do. I always say that about you. Like when you do some shit.
Oh yeah, you
you
going all the way.
You said
You ain't.
Wait a minute.
You ain't tiptoeing. That's why you
minute.
stop a lot of shit.
If you
'cause
say
your ass-
if Zach say I'm turning up today, that's what he means. Like
You know,
waking up and
you know
turning
what's
up.
crazy? I was talking to my cousin the other day, and we was talking about some shit, and they was like, "Oh, you know, he did it." He said, "Yeah." He said, "If Zach say he gonna do some shit, I believe him. He's gonna do the shit."
I mean, you gonna overdo it. You gonna do a little bit of it. You gonna do
Yeah, I
it.
feel like I overdid the engagement.
No,
I feel like
there's no
I
way
feel
you
like-
can.
I feel like
all
certain
right,
events
all
you can overdo,
Okay.
Yeah.
but like you overdo everything.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
wait.
engagement, that shit is warranted. You supposed to overdo it, so it felt normal.
Nobody can judge you on overdoing the engagement. If you didn't do everything you could.
What's an example of something that I overdo that don't need to be overdone?
Something. Let me think.
I know I do it with music.
All right, let me
for sure.
You do music, TV shows, all that shit.
Anything in entertainment, yeah.
But I'm gonna give you an example. This is some shit that Zach could do. Zach could go to Taco Bell and try these wings, and he'll like this shit. Then he eat that shit like 4 times within the next week, and he be like, "Bro, I need to stop eating these shit. Like these hoes ain't good for me." Like you just overdo. Like once you do something, and you like it, it's over. Like you gonna.
Oh yeah, when
you
Harris,
gonna do it until you like wear yourself out of it.
I say when Harris and wings hit the streets.
Example.
Yeah.
Don't
get me wrong. It was the city like that, but.
Okay,
just knowing that's how it goes.
I have an overindulgent personality, man. I don't know.
One thing I give you credit for, you realize that some shit toxic to your life, you like, I'm done doing
you'll remove that shit.
You'll stop doing it. But it take a minute to get there. Like you do bad shit.
You have a lot more willpower than me, I can say.
Yeah, if I like some shit, I'm
like,
gonna keep doing
I'm gonna keep indulging some way somehow. You'll cut that shit nip tuck. Like I'm going.
Do y'all think women or men have more willpower?
I'll say women. Because the thing is, I'll say, well,
hold on, let him get it started out.
You're right.
Let him get it started out. Why do you say men?
I'll say this because I was finna say this.
You said women or men?
I said women, but the thing is, I'm going men because the thing is, if a man accomplishes that, it takes a man a lot more willpower to do certain things. Because we driven by different shit. Like you got a lot of niggas that do crazy dumb shit without having a full reason. I don't see a lot of women just doing shit as freely as men do. Because we can afford to be careless at times. Women can't.
Why they can't?
It was the same way they always say, well, you're not acting like a girl.
I was just gonna say, I just don't think they afforded that luxury in society to be as careless.
Yeah.
I think that can be stifling sometimes, like mentally and spiritually.
Growth.
And so then when they do break out of that box that the world has tried to kind of like just put them in, then they look crazy sometimes, or they look like they being rude, or they look like they being not ladylike. So I don't think that they can't do it. I just think sometimes when they have to do it, because society has kind of painted this picture for everybody to be like, no, you're a woman. You do this, you say this, you dress like this, you act like this, you eat like this, you drink like this. So when they don't do that, everybody is like, well, what the hell is wrong with them? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why you being so rude? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
But who got the most willpower? That's a hard. I feel like it's even in my mind. I'm trying to think of like certain scenarios.
That shit ain't even, man.
Like, I'm trying to say like what? Okay, as a man,
women easily have more willpower than men.
To do what though?
Easily, everything in their life.
I just feel like some women don't.
Bro,
I've met more women that are driven than I've met. Like I know niggas who want shit in life. Like I know niggas that like want to go get shit, and men will go and get some shit if they want it. But women are driven solely on their own merit. They don't need anything to drive them. For example, man to get married, I gotta turn up now for my family. You know what I'm saying? Man to have a kid, I gotta turn up now for my child. Man will, you know what I'm saying, get a house, I gotta go harder now since I got this house. Women will do it solely because that's what they want to do. They don't need anybody pushing them to do shit. I see women, they'll go out, they be like, I want to start a business. Not because I got a kid, not because I got a family, not because I got a husband. I'm doing this shit because this is what I want to do.
But I feel like niggas do that too. I feel like now.
Not as much.
Now I do believe.
The question is, I'm not saying that we do not do it. I'm saying not as much. Like, prime example, like the willpower of a woman could, I done been in rooms with women, and I know we've all been experienced this. You done been with a woman, and they could want you wholeheartedly. They could want to be with you in that moment intimately, and they'll be like, nah. Like, I'm good. A man is not doing that. A man is not doing. A nigga is not about to be smashing the cheeks with a woman and got his schlong along out and be like, I can't do this. Put his rock hard back in. He ain't doing that. A man is not doing that.
Nah.
No man. What man you know doing that?
Okay, I get that. Women I get that part of it. I was talking about like when just like pure willpower. I think it's about even. Honestly, I think it's really even.
But
I do believe that guys do probably have like a different motive behind the reason they doing it, but they still got the same willpower.
I don't think so. The reason I say I don't think so is because I think that the biggest part of having willpower is not needing a motivator. Like you're your own self motivator. Like I think men need something to fixate on to push them sometimes.
Most definitely.
Like prime example, nigga. Like you started to change as a man when you got your woman, this woman.
Right.
Not saying that you couldn't change, but you started to change once you met her.
It got a little more quicker.
She had been changing. Before she met you.
I give you that, but I'm saying I don't think that's willpower though. I mean, like,
what is it?
I'm just saying just because I have a reason why I'm doing, I still got the same.
Well, I'm
willpower.
gonna ask you
like,
this
just because my motives is different, don't mean we don't have.
I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna take because this is my mom's step going. Well, how do you take a woman in childbirth and pregnancy? Is that not a form of willpower?
I couldn't do it.
Cause I feel like a man nigga be real selfish on some shit. Like a woman, at the end of the day, it's all about this kid. It's not about me.
I gotta Google the willpower. Let's see what the definition is. Maybe I'm viewing it differently.
You did? What is it?
What is it?
Control, exerting to do something or resist impulses.
To resist.
I don't think men resist impulses as much as women.
Okay, now the definition of women by far got the most willpower.
Like men, we crash dummies sometimes in this life. Me included. Like
appreciate that, intern. Yeah,
we crash dummies. Like a lot of times when it comes to like indulging in impulses in our life, men more likely to overindulge.
Okay, yeah, I give you that. Okay, no. But I do feel like it's some niggas that don't. I just feel like I hate putting everybody in one fucking boat. I feel like it's some niggas with a lot of strong willpower. Some niggas just like.
I'm not saying it's not.
That's what I'm saying. But women,
I'm saying it's more women.
Okay.
With that strong willpower. That's all I'm saying.
I give you that.
That's all I'm saying, man.
That's all he's saying, man.
All right, so we brought in the podcast to Antonio Brown's song From the Pit, Not the Palace.
From the Pit, Not the Palace.
From the Pit, Not the Palace. So
I don't need a stylist. Yeah.
So the whole world.
Shout out my nigga AB, man.
You said put it back on?
Business is booming, man.
I can find the nigga song.
Yeah, go back to my nigga.
So the whole world kind of seen him quit his day job. And I feel like this is like the first time I ever seen some shit like this that's not on the movie. Like this kind of, it felt like it was like some TV
like
shit.
dead ass. Like
so can y'all break it down for our listeners who are not sports goers who don't know who Antonio Brown is?
Y'all want me to do this? Or y'all want to do it?
Go ahead.
You can talk. I'm just.
I'm gonna say get to a low acapella so I can do this over the break. So I guess I don't know. This is a lot, bro. So instantly, what happened was Buccaneers were down 10-24.
You're gonna have to go back even further.
Really? You want me to go into it?
I don't. You don't give him a summary, but you're gonna have to go back to like.
Tell me where I need to start at.
You're gonna have to go back to why he doesn't get a second chance.
Okay, so let's take it back to I can't remember.
Why he's not getting the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, I'm gonna take it back to Steelers. I don't know the date, but
Antonio Brown is a wide receiver in the NFL who used to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots.
He's been teammates with J.J. Watt in college.
And the Oakland Raiders.
Oakland Raiders, New England Patriots.
Yeah.
So starting back with the Steelers, they won a playoff game. That's a good ball. Damn. Won a playoff game against the Chiefs. In the locker room, got on Facebook Live, aired out the whole celebration in the locker room. I don't know. I never played football. I guess the locker room is sacred, so that was a no-no.
Yeah.
Start cutting up, start creating drama. Got out of Pittsburgh, then went to Oakland. My man,
he got a big deal to go to Oakland too.
Yes.
How much did he get?
He didn't get anything.
No, I'm saying, well, how much was the contract slated for?
If he would have put a toe the week one, he would have had $30 million guaranteed in year one. If he would have played one play in week one, he would have had $30 million. But Mr. Brown burned his feet having wet feet and cryotherapy, which enabled him to then practice. Once he was able to practice, there was a helmet that was then, I guess,
I forgot about all that shit.
What happened? It was discontinued.
It was a helmet that was discontinued by the NFL because it was they were going into a new concussion protocol, and that helmet didn't meet the standard.
They don't want him to get CTE.
Yeah.
So he said, "Nah, I want that helmet. If y'all don't give me that helmet, I'm not playing." Mike Mayock. If y'all watch NFL Total Access, y'all know who he is.
This is for our women listeners who don't see. So they don't know who the fuck Mark Mayock is.
I don't either. It barely.
He was the owner of the Raiders.
Yeah. So General he asked him, "Hey man, we can't get you that helmet. Is there anything we can do?" AB then proceeds to call him a cracker. From there, he then is cut.
I forgot about all of this shit.
He then is cut and then gets back on live and says, "I'm free." Gets him have a conversation with Tom Brady, and let's go make something happen in New England. Goes to New England. Some shit goes down with Robert Kraft.
No, he had a sexual assault case while he was in New England.
Had a sexual assault, I guess,
charge
with a charge with a trainer.
I don't think he was convicted, but he was alleged to have a sexual assault case against
with a trainer. Yeah. And around that same time, that's when some things happened with Robert Kraft in that massage parlor, where he was like, "Damn, y'all checking on me, but y'all need to be checking on the owner." Because I guess they both had some things going on at the same time.
Yeah.
That point in time, he's then cut from there.
Yep.
So I guess a year goes by, Tom gets to Tampa. Hey, make another call.
Tom Brady, who was the quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So with all these incidents, they're like, you know what? We can't guarantee. I can't get as a businessman. You can't guarantee this man.
You're not going to invest your money into a liable asset, essentially.
Okay.
And Antonio Brown is a liable asset when it comes to the NFL.
So with that, they gave him an incentive-based contract. He made good on that contract the first year because he got a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No issues, no nothing. We're gonna do the
He played the whole year last year? I thought he came like middle of the year.
No, he played. He came middle of the year, but majority of the games he played. Okay. Now he didn't play in the playoffs. The only game he played in was Week 1 in the Super Bowl.
Gotcha.
But going into this year 2, this is where I can talk a lot more about what I know. So this year, contract is $2 million, incentive based. I guess at the end of the year, I knew for a fact he needed 28 catches, 300 and some yards, and 3 touchdowns to be able to receive all of that $2 million. But remember, he missed games because of COVID. He missed 3 games because of that fake vaccination card. So at this
nigga has done a lot of shit.
So at this point, you haven't played enough games to meet your incentives. At that game, he said, you know what? Hey, if you can guarantee.
Before the game, he said that, right?
Before the game, he said his agent went to the team and said, hey, if you can guarantee, if he gets X, Y, and Z, can you guarantee him his $2 million? They're like, no, we're not moving the finish line back because you missed games and now you want to make your $2 million. Like, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
So, again, I always said, the reason he showed his ass because they were down. Because he had 2 catches out of 5 targets and they were down 10-24.
I think the week before they had 13 targets, right? Yeah.
Yes. At that point in time, I was like, damn, they down 10-24. They finna lose. AB thought the same damn thing. So he said, you know what, I'm not going back in the game. Matter of fact, what was said was he told Tom, oh, damn, you throwing to your boy now. Because before, he wasn't throwing to Gronk.
Yeah.
That first half, Gronk was only one person getting the catches.
Yeah.
So at that point in time, I guess AB felt that, okay, I'm not finna be able to get my incentives because he throwing to his boy now. Yeah. So you know what? Ain't no point in me coming into the game. From there, decided to show his ass. And then from there, he quit his day job.
And then everybody saw what happened on national TV and now the meme floating around is feeling real Antonio Brown shit at work.
But I feel like everybody felt that nigga like on a spiritual level, like, nigga, I'm tired of this shit. I'm done. Like, I felt that shit.
No.
You may have people that feel him as far as wanting to walk out and quit their job,
but you don't
how many people are gonna just go out there and show their ass on their job?
I just think you don't gotta, like, I get it, wanting to be spiritually free from the corporate 9 to 5. And you can be. You can quit. Sure. You can walk off your job. But you don't got to knock over all the computers when you walk out the motherfucker.
So what about the part when AB told, like my foot hurt and you trying to make
So here's another thing.
My thing, that's fine. That's fine. But, like, that's also like this, Dante. If you go to work and you say, hey, I want to get off on this vacation on this day, you know what I'm saying? Can I request to be this day off? And your boss say, oh, man, we can't let you that day off. Then you call in sick that day. So that's what it was like. Because he went to them before and was like, hey, I want to get my incentive base. And they was like, no. He was like, okay, bet. And then I think then he acted out.
And that's my only thing. And I thought about you and some shit.
Okay.
So I want to refer, this is the only time I'm going to bring up Cowboys in this podcast today. I guess when Tony Pollard wanted to play for the Saints, running back for the Cowboys, I guess he has a torn plantar fasciitis in his foot. He had a walkthrough for the Saints game, and they said, nah, you're not ready to play. So he didn't play until the next game. They do that with every player who has an injury in the NFL. So if AB went onto that field, tested that ankle out, and he was not ready to perform, they would have said, nah, it's cool. You still get paid.
No, I get that. I'm just saying, like, what if, like, I think from what he was saying, I ain't taking no side because I kind of be believing AB sometimes, but
no, I think I don't think
he could have got banged up during the game, but like, hey, bro, my shit is hurting right now.
But then at that point, you go to the sideline to get evaluated. He never got evaluated. That's what
he just said. I'm not playing.
And that's my thing. My thing about AB that I respect is that the nigga he's blindfully honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think he lied.
I don't think he's lying. But in that, you have to cross your T's and dot your I's.
Yeah, you still got to be professional.
Exactly. So like, you can be blindly honest, but if you feel ankle, go get You know what I'm saying?
Go get looked.
But I feel like had he have been on pace to hit his incentives, he wouldn't have cared about that ankle.
It was 24-10. He ain't showing his ass.
So my thing, that's why I say I be believing AB. Cause like
I'm not saying I don't believe him. That's not my argument.
After the history of all the shit he did, like that nigga always been right. Like when he was in Steelers, when he was with the Steelers, they were like he was a locker room distraction.
He was
bro,
right.
He was like, hold on. He like, bro, it's not me. He's like, I swear, Big Ben is the cancer. Like he is like.
Oh no. I don't think he's always right. I think he's always telling the truth. Those are two different things. Yeah. I think he always telling the truth. Yeah.
So he told him about the Ben shit, and he left.
Yeah, Ben is ass. Big Ben is ass.
Now the Ben shit come up. Everybody like he horrible. Then he went to motherfucking with the Patriots.
Oakland.
They said
no, he went to Oakland.
He like, nigga, the owner fucked up, but then he went to Oakland. When he was mad and shit, he was like, bro, they is racist out here. He was telling the world that. And then when he left a year later, the emails and all this shit come out that Oakland organization really is on some like bullshit. So he like I said, he's not the best professional.
But my thing about that is, bro, you have to understand. I think you got to understand like your worth to situations,
bro.
You get what I'm saying, like.
And what I want to say is a word, accountability. It seemed like even what you just said, it seemed like everything had but this happened. Like, bro, AB is responsible for AB. Big Roethlisberger didn't make him get on live one day after they won that playoff game.
Yeah,
as racist as it is, we don't know what as far as I'm concerned, him and John Gruden had a great relationship. As racist as it is. As racist as he is, they supposedly had a good relationship.
I feel like racist and can coexist in the business place.
True, but I don't think racism had anything to do with AB calling him a cracker. He didn't get what he wanted. So
that was unsolicited. Jay, you calling nigga a cracker.
Robert Kraft didn't have shit to do with your sexual assault. So y'all in situations are completely different. So it's like I hold him accountable. That's my main thing. With black people, I want everybody to succeed. But I'm going to hold everybody accountable, whether I know you or not, because I want us all to do better.
Now, I'm not ever calling AB a liar. I do not think Antonio Brown is a liar. I think Antonio Brown,
at times, but not a liar.
I think he be
being honest.
I think he being 100% honest, and the world is not used to that.
Because I feel like half the league, not even half, I like 85-90% of the league gonna just go mute. If something bad happens, they chalk it up and like fuck it, this is my day job. But like
because this league is bigger than any one player.
Yeah. But typically every time it's somebody that's outcast that actually say what's on their mind, the NFL prosecutes
they don't want no.
I can't think of nobody that was outspoken that got like love. T.O. was outspoken. Chad Johnson was outspoken.
Hell, Jalen Ramsey.
But
Jalen Ramsey's so damn good. You can't
hold on, like nigga. Yeah, you just do what you.
And he doing the right thing to keep his bag too.
Yeah.
Did you?
Marshawn Lynch.
Most definitely. Even Pac-Man even got to a place where he making a little money on some podcast shit.
You know what I'm saying? So like typically, if you outspoken.
Did you hear
Colin Kaepernick? If you go against the grain in the NFL, you was an outcast and they gonna prosecute you. You're not gonna last long. They gonna make like you see T.O. who got the best fucking numbers besides Jerry Rice, and that nigga even wasn't the first ballot Hall of Fame.
Do y'all think that transcends football? Do y'all think that's in general for black people in the workplace?
Yeah, I feel like every job
or everybody
like a lot. Yeah, every job they got.
You think it's only black people that can't be outspoken about what they want?
I feel like black folks can't do it, no matter what's the job. Like you can't be at Amazon and say what's on your mind. Like you gonna get your ass let go. You know what I'm saying? Like so, black folks have this trauma that we done brought on. I'm not finna go into all that shit, but like now we just feel like we like gotta shut up and dribble pretty much. Like if I want to keep my job, let me just deal with the bullshit and keep my life moving.
I think that you are afforded the luxury to be outspoken if you are. What's the word I'm trying to find for? It's almost like you have to reach a unprecedented status to do it. Like you got to be Jay-Z, you got to be Diddy, you got to be LeBron, you got to be
kind of stature.
Like where the corporate conglomerates can't ruin you. Like they need LeBron, they need Jay-Z.
You're above cancellation. Like you cannot be canceled, and that's I think
even with Dave Chappelle, they need these niggas.
Jay-Z said that's the only way you really are free when you own yourself. Like now, like you. Like, we got a podcast. We say what we want, but if you say some crazy shit, somebody show your job, you got a chance to lose some of your job. Like, you don't own yourself. So, a lot of black people, I'm going to say black people majority because white folks be saying what's on their fucking mind at work.
Well, they're afforded a different privilege than I think we are. Like, you can, like, prime example, like, you work in a corporate office setting and you go to work and you get really frustrated, right? Black person and white person in the same situation. Both of y'all get really frustrated with whatever's happened at the job. The white person can have a mental breakdown and cry right there. And guess what they're going to say? They're going to be like, oh, man, they just having a hard day. You know, they having a hard day. They just need some time.
I
you
hate
know,
that hard day bullshit.
But a black person break down and cry in that same setting over the same situation. You know, you can't bring the outside stuff to work.
You can't bring personal to work.
You got to be a better professional. You know, we got to find out a way to work through these things without, letting yourself break down at work. And those are the things that I think that those microaggressions, or not even microaggressions.
Those are triggering.
Those things right there is what made me realize, I think, when I started working in corporate America, like, okay, this is a game.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to play the game the best of your ability so you can get to where you need to be, so you can no longer be a part of the game. And I think that's what has helped me be successful in corporate America. What's helped y'all be successful?
I'm learning right now, like this is my first year having like a supervisor job, right? Like I like the regular shit where I can do much shit, but now it's like, damn, I gotta watch what I say.
Question, because I got into the supervisor role thing before y'all did. Have y'all felt like now, in being a supervisor, like sometimes you too much of a real nigga to be a supervisor?
That's me every day.
Yep.
That's why I said that shit is hard for me. Like I be like, okay, I can't give you a real nigga response. Let me think. What's the correct? Like it slow my day down thinking about what's the right shit to say.
I hate trying to be politically correct, because politically correct is not even being correct in a sense.
And then like I realize like,
and every problem is your problem.
Right,
everything.
Every problem is your problem. No problem. Like when you're just a worker, it's like, oh shit, that ain't my problem. But every problem is your problem.
But what make it crazy is like, when, let's say, a situation come up, something happens, and they ask you, like, as a worker, when you was a worker before you was a supervisor, you knew how to finesse.
Mm-hmm.
You be like, fuck it, this shit happened, I'm gonna do that. But now as a supervisor, I can't even tell you how to finesse, because like it's like I'm teaching you how to go against me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, fuck, let me tell you the right shit to do. But in my mind, like, this shit is too much fucking shit to do. Like, and it's just like being a supervisor, even like being in like the meetings with the higher ups. I be feeling like I'm too much of a real nigga to sit here and listen to y'all try to finesse the damn workers. It's hard to be like, it's just like how I don't like capitalism.
Yeah.
But I want my brand to be big. It's like, damn, like at some point you gotta fold.
You're in the middle of the ring.
Fold. So it's like now I'm in the middle of being a real nigga at work. And like, you know, typically the people that's at the bottom of the job is the realest niggas at the job. Like,
there needs to be a reality show for black people that become supervisors, and I think it needs to be called niggavisors.
It gotta be something. I think
that shit would be great. Niggavisors. I'm a niggavisor.
What platform though? Because you know
it could be on what's the shit
Revolt?
Not Revolt. What's the shit that Deuces and Miro was on?
Comedy Central.
Comedy Central.
Nah, before they got there.
Showtime? Damn.
I don't know.
It was
I know exactly.
And Jocelyn's cabaret is on there too.
Zeus.
It could be on Zeus. Niggavisors, because
I can see that.
But
being a niggavisor is different from being a supervisor, man.
But the good thing that helped me, like at my job, the other supervisors are real niggas as well.
Yeah.
So sometimes we can kind of like detach ourselves and just have real nigga conversations with each other and be like, okay, that little piece make me feel normal. But it'd be a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, I don't like dealing with emotions at work. Like, I like to keep the emotions of people I got feelings for and love and care about their everyday. Like, with work, I care about you, but it's more so based on you getting your work done.
Yeah.
Like, so the whole emotional things, people dealing with their issues and wanting to cry. I'm like,
but I realized, bro, once you become a supervisor in any capacity at any level, no matter where you are, bro, in life, you could be a CEO, you could be a middle management, you could be higher management. You're not just a supervisor. You're a mentor. You're a therapist. You're a motivational speaker. You're all of those things, because people look to you for that, and it's crazy, but they pay you more to deal with more.
Right.
Yeah.
But what's hard for me, like, you know, I'm not that person that's gonna like draw out emotions from you. I don't really care that much, right? And I don't even do that with my friends that often. So people I really don't know and really like honestly don't give a fuck about, like as a person, like I really want you to have a great, you know. So when you go visit the people that's under you, you say shit like how's your day going? You good? And you expect a generic ass response like, oh, I'm good, and just keep it going. But now when you a supervisor, they lay that shit on you. Like, today my dog died, but my mama did this. You like, bro, I didn't really care about all that shit. I'm just doing my due diligence as a supervisor, asking how you doing. And now I done got trapped into your emotional shit. Now I gotta act like I care. And now I'll be like, I don't really, like the whole time, like, okay, all right, I'm done.
But that's the game you play. That's the game and that's why I said, bro, I'm no longer like I'm gonna play the game to the T, just so me and my family can be straight. That's what I'm gonna do. And I think once you realize that as a black person in corporate America, it takes you a lot further. I think we get so caught up in trying to break the system that the system ends up breaking us.
Yeah, bro.
But I think you can break the system.
Do you think you can break the system?
I think you can break it for yourself.
Okay. Or be like a spook at the door kind of vibe.
I think that's what I'm saying.
I take it like that.
I think that's what I'm saying. Like
I don't think I can do the spook at the door shit. When I read the book, I couldn't be that man. I can't be a part of some shit I don't like so long just to get some in. I can't do it.
That's like Black Klansman.
Yeah. I can't do it. I know I'd have snapped. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. Like I just can't sit there
that's
and
willpower.
watch.
That's willpower. That's that motherfucking willpower.
I could do it.
For the best,
I think I'm doing it
for the ending result, most definitely. Because some people can trigger on that end result, and that's the only thing that matters. Sometimes on that long with their journey, some people just give in.
It's a lot of things in corporate America specifically, in corporate America as a whole, and at my job specifically, I don't align with and I don't agree with. And sometimes I put my foot down. I'm like, I'm not doing that, or I don't think this is right. We need to do it this way. And I think it creates a level of respect at my job. They know they can't just throw me into no bullshit or talk to me any kind of way. But I also think there are times when, there may be something I don't agree with, but I'll go along with it just so I can understand how it's done. So when that's my time, I know how to fight against that. Because I think you learn more from falling in line with some forces that you disagree with, and you learn how to counteract that stuff. It's almost like when a disease is created. A lot of times, or like on a movie show or a movie or a TV show where you watch and they create like this antidote to like this other thing. But in order for them to create the antidote, they have to know how the virus or the
Osmosis
disease is created. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I feel like that's what I be trying to do. That's what I be trying to do.
All right, so
if you working in the corporate 9 to 5, man, don't let it run you low, bro. Play the game, man,
like
because they playing the game, and these as a minority, bro, we have to play the game and learn how to play it well in order for us to be successful. Jay-Z didn't start out Jay-Z. He learned how to play the game from Big Daddy Kane. What's it? It's Big Daddy Kane, right?
Yeah, Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy Kane. He learned how to play the game because Big Daddy Kane was hard as hell, but he was a commercial rapper.
Yeah,
he was in a deal that he didn't care for. He learned how to play the game from Big Daddy Kane.
You hear that about a lot of artists nowadays. They get in a bad deal so they can play the game and then get out before they can have more financial stability and more else.
Somebody said the Wings and the 360 deal with Taco Bell. That shit had me dead.
Right, but so now we just talking right now. I'm looking at a topic and I realize like our podcast can be so much bigger.
Yeah.
If we were shock jocks.
Yeah.
If we were the podcast that's trying to do clickbait, we can do that. I can just get on that bitch. You can say some bullshit knowing you're gonna get a reaction. And
be so
and I feel like that's like selling your soul in a sense. Like you just trying like I think
that's what a lot of podcasts do. You talking about the podcast where they had the same podcast that had Asian Doll on?
Asian Doll when they were talking about I don't like black women. They was just doing all that shit. Like
I didn't even see her walk out.
Like
it was okay. So essentially, I don't know the name of the podcast, and even if I did, I'm not gonna get him that and they podcast bigger than ours, but I don't give a fuck. Our podcast realer than theirs. So
I feel like we can whoop their ass.
I feel like all of them niggas in their room was some losers really in school.
Right, before you get into this, I just got a thought. Why do we do that as men?
What?
Like, let's say, like, all right, this nigga, like, he can have more money than you. He can have more views than you. Nigga be like, he can't whoop my ass. Like, that's like the top of the top.
Because like, you got to have some stake. Like, I mean, it don't matter.
I don't care how big you are. Like, if you can't whoop my ass, you beneath me. That's how niggas think.
I think it's just the barbaric mentality, the caveman mentality of men. Yeah, like.
We got to exert dominance.
You feel like you got to get a win some way.
Yeah, because niggas looking like if we could take away all these titles and shit, we have to fight for our life. Nigga, you would die today.
King of the jungle, bro.
That's how niggas think about shit. Like, you can hit that nigga a billionaire, Jeff Bezos, I will whoop your ass.
and Jeff Bezos can pay somebody to knock your shit in.
He can be super rich, but I can go to sleep knowing he can't whoop my ass.
But what if the thing is he can pay somebody to knock your shit in?
No, we talking about paying. I'm talking about me one-on-one.
That's why niggas hate Batman.
Yeah, Batman got
it
hands.
Don't matter.
Batman got hands and he billionaire. Like why? Like
he ain't got
why?
No superpowers.
Why can't you fight like Bruce Lee and you got $1 billion? Why are you learning how to fight and you got $1 billion?
Jeff Bezos Batman. He can build a Batman suit, stop bullets.
If I catch Jeff Bezos out in the street in the Batman suit, he gonna catch the ones, nigga.
Boy, he gonna shoot your ass.
All right, let's get back to it. Though.
I'm gonna hit him with a 1 and a 2.
I just had a random thought. All right, but come on, back to the shot.
Beat Batman ass.
Let's get on. Let's talk.
Jeff Bezos ass.
Boy, he gonna hit his ass with a bad dog. Fuck Ziggy life up.
He better have it on him, cause I'm gonna have it on me.
You got a life insurance policy?
Who? No.
Yeah, you gonna have to get call it up. Fuck with Batman.
If I did, I ain't telling y'all on the podcast.
Yeah.
Good call.
All right, let's get back to the topic. I
Yeah.
just had a random thought. So like, so about the podcast, what? And that made me think like, what kind of podcast are we though? Like, what do I feel like we just came? I feel like we the last of the real niggas.
I think we have conversations that I think we have actual normal conversations about real life shit that applies to real life people. And I think we are serving that audience in that way. But I think this world is so caught up on clickbait shit that it makes it hard for organic podcasts like us to grow unless you have a famous person on your podcast and you do some shit like they did, or unless you come on this podcast, and I'm not saying this, but this is just hypotheticals. You come on this podcast and you say women ain't shit, black women ain't shit, or you come and you say things like that, or you come and you say like, I used to, you just say wild shit, and I'm like, I'm not doing that, man. We not gonna do that. We gonna grow organically.
I will stop before I do that. Like if I feel
like that's what we got to do, I'm not gonna do it.
It's like if us bringing one of the female guests we have on, and we purposely saying shit that can get a reaction.
You set them up. That's like an ambush.
That's like some whole ass shit. But I feel like all the best podcasts, in my opinion, are the ones that are organic, like the Joe Budden shit, like when they were booming, like the
Rory and Maul. Theirs is really good. Like it's organic.
They wasn't. I don't think they were purposely making clickbait shit. They were just making good content,
and it would turn into
then, like the $1 million worth of game. Them niggas just a good podcast.
The main thing that
85 South show, like these niggas just being normal niggas, and I'm not trying to attack a certain demographic of people, and I'm just saying my shit, making it funny, or just really, if you being real, a lot of times real shit is just funny shit. Like
that's true.
When you stop taking your life so serious and just look back at your shit, if you can't laugh at yourself, you're not living a good life.
But that comes from just having organic friendships and relationships with people in general. Because we, just like you said, the main podcasts that are thriving right now are organic friends and family.
Yeah.
All the ones that show that weren't organic friends and family are now either disbanded or no longer together.
But I did think we should start. I'm gonna start making content with us when we just hang it out. I feel like that's what we don't do. I feel like we always make it just like work type shit, but like we watch the Cowboys game every fucking Sunday. I'm like, but we be kicking it.
Yeah,
like,
but that goes on. That aligns with our like, and I'm not gonna say our realness, but we don't give a fuck about posting our real life. We just be living.
But I'm gonna start doing it.
I feel you. Like don't get me wrong. It's always content.
Zach said some shit. He like, niggas, black folks gotta learn how to play the game. Right now, social media is the game, and we not playing that whole well.
Yeah. And
I feel like we can kill that shit because I feel like my life. I ain't gonna say I got the most amazing life, but when I be seeing certain shit, I can do better shit than this.
I'm gonna keep it real. Our black life is currency. What don't they bite and sell?
Don't start preaching. I thought you been talking about.
Just keep it real. Shit. No, just keep it real. What in black culture is not currency?
Hey, but I ain't heard. You know, you speaking my language.
I'm just saying. So anything that we do is gonna thrive. Anything that we do, they gonna bite and resell and package it up for millions.
Yeah.
So I'm all for us getting into the game.
All these social media platforms are built off of the back of black content. Like, if you think about the funniest shit that you see on Twitter, it comes from the fingertips of a black person. If you think about the funniest TikToks you see, they come from the black person's brain. Our culture. Like we don't know how not to be entertaining.
Haven't in the last I don't know, we had dances coming out every 2 years.
Yeah.
And that was just natural for us.
And I hate the fact that Fortnite and these video games can capitalize off dances that were created by black people, and they get no money for that. Like,
hell no.
If you create something, bro, capitalize on that, man. Even if it's small, like
I need my reparation.
Shoot that nigga. That's on Fortnite.
Yes, that is. Yeah. We need our
reparation. The Millie Rock. That's on Fortnite.
That's when you were saying play the game. People don't realize if you create a dance, you can trademark your shit.
Yeah.
This is my dance.
So if you want it on any, you're gonna pay me.
Nah, that is.
Like if you on TikTok,
or you put me in the game.
Like if you on TikTok and you make a dance, and let's say your dance get 1 million views. At that point, you should be trademarked.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they need an entertainment lawyer for that? Because I mean, I know there's shit to be done for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, but as long as you can prove that you started that shit, like you can make money. Or if you ain't making no money, ain't nobody else making no money off that shit either. Like nigga, this is my shit. If I ain't getting paid, you niggas ain't getting paid off of it. So it's just learning the game. It's just learning the game. But back onto like the
shock jocks.
The shock jocks. I like how you put that in here. Like I know
that's a social media term.
It's a few podcasts that listen to us for like motivation or inspiration.
Man, it's true, man.
Guidance.
I was out and shout out to the noobs, man. They found us. That was January 5th, man. And on January 5th, I always go out with I always go out with one of my brothers, man, because he a noob, and I always celebrate with him. Just something that actually just started, like, and we just kept doing it. And I ran into somebody else who does a podcast. God, what's my dog name? Barrick.
Okay.
They went to
he just
commerce.
started,
They just started that other podcast back up with Michael Pride and
Shout
producing.
out to No Rules, man. I've been telling them niggas to come back, but now that he doing the executive producer thing,
Which I like it. I think he's better. I think he's better at it.
But I think a lot of people don't realize your biggest talent is behind the scenes.
Everybody got a role to play, and that's understanding it.
All right, but back what you said.
And I was telling him, man, I was like, bro, I've been keeping up with the podcast and the content, and he was telling me, man, bro, like he was like, man, y'all are inspiring, and I think it blows my mind every time people say it, because if you understand podcasts, you know what it takes to do this. Sometimes it is very draining. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's not rewarding. Sometimes you wonder if people even give a damn what you talking about or if they listening. So to hear that when I'm out and to hear people actually listen to our podcast, I'm sure this does the same thing for y'all and Be Will. As it does for me, it gives you energy to keep going.
It's humbling for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because you feel like, damn, people do give a damn. Like, if we stop podding tomorrow, people would ask why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we're going to keep doing this, man. We're going to figure out a way to make this bigger and better, but not at the expense of our morals and what we think. Like,
I can't do it with you. Got a fiance. I stay with my girl. Be Will got a girl. Stay. Everybody got thing. B Walk the only wild card, but it's hard for me to
call this nigga wild card.
Finna be at the playoffs.
I'm saying I don't know what he is, so I just put wild card. But my thing is, I feel like I can't come here, and then we all got black mamas. Like I feel like I can't come here and degrade a black woman.
I'm not gonna
go home to my girl and be like,
I'm not gonna do it.
I feel like that's just some sucker shit, right?
Nah, that is.
And I feel like just because you
and
don't
the
like
fact
this
that it was a
woman,
dark black man on there saying that shit made me even more mad. Like this nigga brown.
The clip I seen made me mad. He was like the black dude, like if you want to go talk to a Shaquanda or Shaquanda or what the fuck he said.
Why you disrespecting?
I like Shaquandas, Letitias, Takeshas, Demishas. I fuck with all of them.
But my thing is, like me personally, if I've never dated a white woman, right? But I'm not gonna come on the podcast like y'all talking to these and y'all talking shit about the white women. That's just not my thing. I don't date them, but I don't feel like I have to degrade them as well. I don't feel like I talk down to a certain group of people just to feel.
Just because I don't agree with something don't mean I gotta come in here and shit on it.
Never been down.
I don't gotta shit on it.
Never been down with bad.
Like I'm not of the LGBTQIA community. That's not what I choose to do.
Shit on them.
But I'm not gonna come on here and shit on them, bro.
My take. You can always have an opinion. But when your opinion gets to the point where you just bashing somebody, it's now not.
That's hate. That's hate speech. That's not an opinion. That's not an opinion. And
so you just brought up that community random thought. So the dude I told you with that story that texted me on that crazy shit that last time.
The one that wanted you meet.
This nigga texted me $5 signs. Just I ain't reply back. I ain't reply, but I don't. That's why you don't delete threads. That way I knew exactly who it was. So I showed my girl that shit. She just think this shit's fucking hilarious. Like this shit is making her this little shit. I was like, look at this shit. She like, that nigga willing to pay for that meat. I said, bro, shut the fuck up talking to me. Shut the fuck up.
Wow. How much you letting that meat go for?
I ain't for the name. Man. I can't
I'm not a part of this conversation.
I can't do it.
It's a price on it.
Nah, not on no gay shit. I feel like
hell no. I'm not for it, but some folks will say
nigga gave $40 billion.
See, some people go. Hey, I'm not trying to even answer, but some people will
for the 40 B's.
I can't do it. I'm not doing nothing gay.
You're not doing it for the 40 B's.
I can't do that.
I hate a hypothetical.
I'm just asking for the. I'm not doing it. I'm just asking for the 40 B's.
But for a butt ugly woman like that, the long as she a woman, I don't give a fuck what the price. I can do it for a price. It can go up for a woman. I just can't do like the man shit.
You ain't doing it for 40 B's.
Can't do it for the 40 bills. I can't. Let's just say like so when it comes to like.
What if he didn't want to do nothing like physical?
Like what he was like going on a date?
What if he just wanted to have like phone sex or something?
Nah, I can't do it.
40 B's for talking freaky on the phone?
What you gonna say? What you gonna tell him back?
40 B's? Just to talk freaky on the phone?
Yeah, what you say to him?
I'm gonna be 40 B's richer, man.
What you gonna say?
What's your script?
What's his name?
I don't know. I don't know. Rick. Let's say
Rick Fox.
Let's say Rick.
I don't know why I feel like
Rick. You talking to Rick Fox?
Some gay niggas named Rick. I feel like that's a gay white man. That's Rick. That's
all right, Rick. You talking to gay Rick?
Rick. Hey, what's going on, man? What you doing?
That's a sexy voice.
Yeah, what's going on, Rick?
Okay.
You watched that game? Yeah, no. I was watching. Yeah, Zeke pretty strong, man. You see that one sleeve out that arm? You know that? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, no. The pants are great. Real tight, real fitting.
Oh, you getting okay? Yeah. Okay, I see where you going. Okay.
Finna say easing in that bitch. He ain't running no spread. He just
40 B's, man. I'ma say, I'ma talk.
Hey, boy, he gonna turn the Magic Mike on that motherfucker.
I ain't say 40
He
B's.
gonna hit you with that. What you do to me? That's how sex talk is happening. You gotta say what you gonna do to this nigga. You can't just have a casual conversation with a man.
You ain't no operator.
You want to talk about what would you do to me? You got to lie to this nigga, but you got to think it in
I'm
your
a
mind.
lie.
You don't
got to think it. You
gotta
don't have to think. No, you don't.
That nigga say I'm.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
It's no way you can lie and don't visualize.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Man, so
exactly.
Right.
I'm a lying motherfucker. You got to think about the lie.
No, you don't.
You got to envision it. You do.
You got to see yourself in the lie. Like
you can't ball. You can't ball about no lie.
Come on,
40 billion. I can lie without thinking for $40 billion.
Nah. We just gonna leave it alone.
We gonna move on. But
I'm gonna caress your head, Rick. I'm gonna caress you.
That ain't enough. That ain't enough.
Damn, what I gotta do?
Boy, this is phone sex. What you done did with a girl? Y'all don't got descriptive. Y'all don't got
technology. Don't fuck up phone sex.
You damn yeah.
High school. I was a little bit more creative when it came to talking on the phone.
Man, I'm gonna say what I got to say for $40 billion. I don't give a fuck y'all. $40 billion. I'm gonna say what I got to say, and I'm gonna come back here in a Maybach to the next podcast.
Hey, I'm not gonna even knock it.
Well,
I know I ain't.
Hey, dog. I've seen it.
Put the motherfucker like this.
Right, so we got a clip I want to play. Right?
Oh, this is sickening.
I ain't even listened to it. I ain't gonna lie. So when we put like topics in the chat, I don't watch the video.
$40 billion to talk freaky to a nigga.
All right, so it's a
video.
Hold
on, I'm gonna ask you this. You gonna do 40? I'm just gonna set the preference. You getting $40 billion to do this?
To do this right here?
Yes, right here.
Okay, hold on. I'm not watch it.
No,
so,
just come on.
I'm gonna read this caption though. Say what Jim Jones said his mother taught him how to. Taught him how to tongue kiss by kissing him. That's. I ain't even gotta watch the video. But
not really.
She told me how to tongue kiss when I was younger.
Like, what's the instructions?
It wasn't no instructions. She showed me with her mouth.
He's wild.
She kissed you?
It's my mother.
No, I'm just
okay. New York niggas different.
My parents barely kiss me on the cheek.
No,
so
my mom she showed me how to. She showed me how to tongue kiss when I was younger. Remember, my mom was 17.
Okay,
she's a baby. Look at all the babies that's having babies.
No, Jim. No.
Told me how to tongue kiss when I was younger.
Like, what's the
fix that?
Nah, bro.
Okay, that is weird. I did not expect that video when I seen Jim.
Oh, you did?
40 B's. What's going down?
Nah. I'm not tongue kissing my mama for $40 billion, but I am talking freaky to Rick on the
phone.
I
got a question though. I got a question. So
I'm doing that. I'm doing it. I don't give fuck y'all. $40 billion. All he want me to do is talk a little freaky to him.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't like hypotheticals.
I'm doing it.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't like hypotheticals. Cause motherfuckers can lie.
You damn right.
Motherfucker, I wouldn't do this, but that shit actually
man, nigga drop $20 billion in your account and say you get the other $20 billion when you tell me what you want to do on that phone. All right, man, let me tell you, hey, come on.
Hey, yeah, most niggas ain't gonna shut the fuck up, nigga.
Rick, are you there? Richard.
Rick.
Where would you like me to touch you?
He gonna be spot on with it for that. The other 20 gonna hit. Nigga, I'm done.
I got a question for you though. I just watched the Jim Jones shit. Like, who taught y'all how to kiss? Like, who did you? Was it like
Laura Lopez? Laura Lopez.
Who?
Laura Lopez, 2nd grade.
Oh, so that's a real name. Oh shit.
Laura Lopez, 2nd grade.
Like, I remember my first kid. I don't know who.
I don't think. I ain't had no teacher. I was just probably TV.
That was like the first. I guess the first girlfriend I had, and she was like obviously she was Hispanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she we used to meet at recess and kiss under the slide.
Y'all just practicing?
Yeah, we were just practicing because I was like, shit, you get a girlfriend and you supposed to be kissing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know there was anything but beyond kissing at that point. So she taught me how to kiss.
She was down to be your practice mate.
Yeah, because she was trying to kiss too. Shit, she wouldn't have been. I wasn't stealing the kisses.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been that kind of nigga. And we used to kiss under the slide, man.
See, I don't think nobody taught me how to do this shit, but I do remember kissing early on. Like, do you think you a good kisser? Like, if you have to rate your kissing from like a scale of 1 to 10,
I'm 10.
Yeah, I believe so. I like kissing, so I'm down with that.
You think you like the best kisser? 10 like that?
I'm a damn good kisser.
Yeah, I'm a damn good. I'm not saying I'm best. I feel like
everybody can be
damn good.
I've been told my lips are pretty soft.
You're damn right.
I get that, but I'm saying a 10, you think you're the best kiss in the world. Like if you have to go in a competition and kiss
It's
it,
subjective.
you coming up out that bitch on top.
Like, what the fuck?
A kissing competition.
You say a 10, like no room for error, like.
I think I think that's kind of you thinking a 10 with your person or the person that you involved with, because you talk about all over. Like,
I'm bringing home the championship.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I'm bringing home the chip, baby.
See, now that made me think Zach probably can kiss. He got coming. I'm the best kisser.
I'm bringing home the chip.
So
if it's a competition for kissing, I'm about to Michael Jordan that shit.
I'm not that competitive when it comes to all this shit. Now
I'm a competitive nigga. I want to be the best.
I'm not competitive, but I think that from my experiences when it comes to kissing, I can kiss. I do that.
Nah, I believe so too.
I done kissed all races. I done kissed all races too. This just ain't hood legend.
I ain't been too.
I done been at the quinceañeras. I done been at the Hollisters. I done been at the Pleasant Groves. I done been all around the world with these lips.
I'm the source of the nigga. I'm like the Source magazine. I'm all nigga kisses over
here.
Yeah,
no, I done did it all.
Niggas kiss a little bit more aggressive. I feel like when niggas kiss.
I've only crossed over one time with another race kissing. That's only Mexican.
Well, the first person I ever kissed was a Hispanic lady.
I done kissed thin lips. I done kissed full lips. I done kissed pink lips.
Black lips.
Come on, of course. Okay. That's my favorite.
I'm not talking them kind. I'm talking about like smoking black. Like,
but my thing is, I feel
like black as hell.
I feel like everybody think they can kiss.
Like crack lips.
Hopefully you're not kissing no crack lips.
No, I ain't kissing no
weed lips, blunt lips, doobie lips. LeBurning.
Yeah, I think. I have. For sure.
You said crack lips. I said, no, I don't know crack lips.
But I think everybody think they can kiss like a motherfucker. I think everybody thinks so. What is this clip? I'm gonna go in order. All right, so it's 2022. We didn't even talk about the mental health. How y'all niggas doing this year? We just
we done smoothed up.
No, we skipped right over
that. Let's talk about this. But I want to lead that into something.
Is anybody here that haven't had sex this year? 2022.
Hell no.
We've been out here a few days, 9 days in.
Hell no. I've had sex.
Everybody done had sex.
Haven't.
Oh, you ain't had sex this year?
I can have sex this year. 9 days in.
It's not gonna happen.
Born again. You say you're not gonna have.
That's it. You said I'm not having sex this year. I said that's not gonna happen.
I said that. I said my nigga B Walker born again virgin, man.
How far you think you gonna get into the year before you have sex?
Shit, about a 12.
Nah, actually,
what's the week?
Keeping it real, I don't want to talk about it on the pod. But at the same time, add a day, and that's when it's going down.
13.
Oh, you got this sex planned out.
14th is the latest. That's gonna be my spread. What you got? Let's take a poll. What you got? Give him a date. Like give him a number. Like
he just told us what the number.
What you say?
He already said it.
It's already. I can rewind if you want the date.
Yeah, no. Nick said he have sex for the 15th.
I told you.
I said the 14th, the latest.
I told you. You said I'm in the wild card. I told you I'm finna get at the playoffs. If you reading my drift,
shit.
Oh, you finna. You reading my drift. I'm planning shit out here.
I gotta see.
I told you, moving with intention.
Right, so we can chop it up at the pod. I'm just curious, but in 2022, it's gonna be a lot of music, a lot of every entertainment. What are some shit y'all looking forward to in 2022?
Westside Boogie. Westside Boogie album. Brent Faiyaz album.
K-Dot.
SZA album.
Hurry. K-Dot.
Them some albums I'm looking forward to.
Black. I know, but Black gonna drop something.
What I stopped doing, I really stopped looking forward to albums. I like when they just pop up and be like, oh, this shit, my nigga dropped today. I feel like I don't have no expectations, but when I be like, okay, let's when K-Dot drop an album, in your mind you expecting some like this shit finna be amazing type shit, right? You know, that's how you expect when a nigga be gone for a minute.
Yeah.
And I feel like you just set yourself up for failure. But if I wake up tomorrow and a K-Dot album drop, I had no idea. And you be like, let me just check it out.
But the way music and with the way things is going, especially with COVID, like nobody can plan for a rollout. Like this juncture, you just got to start dropping shit. So I feel like 2022 is going to be a lot more of just random drops, and you just get it how it goes, or just from random. Oh, it's dropping on this day a week before on social media.
Who y'all listening to right now?
Right now. I listened to the Weeknd album. Like I
haven't tapped in yet.
Hey, the Weeknd does very good concept albums.
So I'm gonna tell you why I like.
He gets into his albums, bro. Just almost, he's probably the best person in the industry that does like conceptual albums, where it's like this is the concept and this is what, like that one album he had where he had the high ass cheekbones, in the red suit. That's the last album.
He has
right?
acting talent for sure.
But I like this.
Lady Gaga is the best conceptual album ever. Like she gets into every role for every album.
I don't listen. I ain't never listened to
I don't listen to Lady Gaga.
But
y'all sleep.
I just don't. I feel like I don't tap in.
That poke boy shit.
All right, let's get back to some misogynistic topic. I think they be liking them hoes. Do buying everything for your woman make you a true leader of your household? And I'm assuming this video goes with it, but I can play the
Go
video.
ahead, Blake.
You want her to respect your masculinity and your manhood because you have a and an XY chromosome. It don't work that way. Women respect resources. Respect your masculinity and your manhood because you have a and an XY chromosome. It don't work that way.
Stop. I don't know how to stop it. I ain't never played a video like that. But
No, it's still going.
No, it's rewind. It's just.
Oh, it's more than
You
that clip, but.
Women
anyway,
respect.
so this is
You
Kevin
want her to
Samuels.
respect your masculinity and your manhood.
Kevin
We're
Kev.
just playing that same part. So Kevin Samuels, you know, he stayed trending.
Staying some shit.
On some controversial shit. Like Kevin Samuels gonna do that. But pretty much in this video, he was pretty much saying like, how can a man pretty much be the leader of the house if he's not financially fit? If he's not, I think this is shit that Quan put in the chat. So I seen the clip and I don't agree with this. He was pretty much saying like a guy can't do shit if you ain't got your money in check. Like you can't lead a woman. You can't talk to like women ain't gonna respect you. All this kind of shit if you don't have hella money. If you don't have hella a great tax score, credit score. And I don't agree with that. And the reason I don't agree is because it's a lot of relationship where the woman is the breadwinner. But the man is still sought out as a leader. He's like, and when I say leader, and my thing is I don't have the same view on relationship as we always had in the life of man and woman. I don't think that has to be a leader in the house. I feel like it don't have to be a captain. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we both can tag team every situation together. I don't feel like I make the money, I make the rules. I feel like that is a dumbass way to like run a relationship. I know a lot of people do that. But my thing is, I feel like every situation, if you talk to your woman, be like, hey, rent is due. I got this amount. How much you got? Y'all come and figure this shit out. Don't mean you less of a man because you can't pay all of the bills. You can't do all of this shit. I feel like most relationships, if you think about it, if you look at the numbers in society and just look at how much money people really making, not social media rich niggas. I'm talking about just real life shit. I think the average relationship, I think the average shit was like 65, 70,000 in a household.
That's a relationship, not one person.
I think that's
correct.
the average in America. I think I got to look at how.
Damn, that ain't shit
at all.
But that's what I'm saying. So if you basing life on the average, it's no way in hell that if y'all making 75, 80,000 in the house together, that this nigga paying all the bills. It's fucking impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't gonna work. But social media let you tell it that, hey. And then I think it's a double-edged sword. So if a nigga do got all the money, in his mind he think like I run this.
Hey, I don't.
So that's my opinion. That's why I ain't want to go into my explanation in that damn group chat. But like I don't agree with if I can't get my girl a Birkin, I'm less of a man.
And the thing
I
is,
feel like that's some bullshit.
And let's understand. And for America, we've given this definition so many times. Tricking. You buying your girl a Birkin is not tricking. That's you spoiling your girl. Tricking is you fucking with you spending money on somebody who would not even fuck with you unless that money is coming out your pocket.
Right.
So let's understand. You supposed to spoil your girl. In essence, she gonna spoil you, whether that's making a house a home or whatever it is that y'all discuss or whatever y'all relationship y'all establish. But let's just have a lot more open-mindedness about this.
So my thing is, and in the caption on here, they were saying men should pay for everything. In my mindset, in my life, I've always viewed this shit. If a guy is paying for everything, what the hell are the women paying for? Like, I just feel like it got to be some balance. And you, I feel like now if the guy, he could take majority of it, he can do 70% of it.
I never known of a team where the one person do all the work.
That's what I'm saying. If we're a team, how the hell am I doing all the work?
It's saying LeBron and
what the hell
06
is your role?
Cavaliers.
Like that's like in my mind, I'll go to sports. It's like a quarterback dating a nigga on the bench. Like, why am I here busting my ass and you just sitting here watching me bust my ass and you get the same accolades I get? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I always view relationship. If I'm the fucking quarterback, you the receiver. I can't get yours unless you catch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't catch unless I throw it to you. I feel like that's how the relationship should be.
Most
like,
definitely.
and I hate the misconception of y'all alpha man. And I think my idea is skewed because I feel like in this room, I feel like everybody here is an alpha man in societal standards. We got jobs, we doing this, we doing that. You know what I'm saying? We not the bottom of the barrel ass nigga, so I can't view from that point of view. You know what I'm saying? So I get the ladies that's like, I'm not dating a nigga that's making 25, 30,000 a year. If that's your preference, I respect it, but I can't view that life because that's not where I'm at. So I can't defend them niggas. But in my actuality, like my girl, I know for a fact within the next 5 years she gonna be making more money at her job than I do. just because she was smart enough to be an accountant in college and she just picked a better career, and I was just a nigga like, fuck it, I'm gonna just graduate this hoe, you know?
Yeah.
So like you have to learn, but that's what I'm saying. So in relationships, I just always view partnership, and I don't think nobody should lead a relationship. That's just my opinion. I don't think you need a leader, but I feel like you can co-lead. I feel like both of you niggas, if I have something going on, like, hey, I feel like if you ain't talking, but that's social media, and they let you think that if you're not dating, you gotta think about the top 1%, right? We're gonna do 1%. So if it's a million people, only 1% of that million got this money. Who the fuck everybody else dating?
You could be upper middle class.
But you know, in society, middle class is really the worst spot to be.
I'm saying,
like
you could be
like you get more perks if you rich or poor.
Niggas making hundreds of thousands of dollars. They not in the top 1%.
Yeah,
right. That's what I'm saying.
You can still make that's good money.
Again, it's all about preferences at the end of the day, because you can live a certain kind of way that's appealing to you with a certain amount of money. You can appeal to a certain type of woman who, because again, there is a woman out here making some serious money. She don't need a man for no money. And the thing is, just your bread don't make you a leader. There's a lot of people out here wealthy as hell that can't lead can't lead shit.
And that's why I think sometimes women end up in relationships with losers. And when I say losers, losers don't have nothing to do with how much money you make. Like, money don't make you real.
What's
like,
a loser?
Like,
what's a loser?
Money doesn't make you real to me. I think a loser is somebody who is just not themselves. Somebody that's very superficial. You can see straight through them. You know what I'm saying? They're hiding
character.
They're hiding behind things. Whether that's monetary, whether that's clothing wise, whether that's, you know what I'm saying, sexual. They hiding behind things. They're not who they say they are. Like if you stripped all of those things away from you, would you still be cool? If I didn't have a dime, if I didn't have clothes, shoes, cars, my apartment, I would still be Zach. I would still be a nigga that people like to be around, because I'm gonna be me in every room I sit in, man. Like Jay-Z said, man, no matter where you are, there you are. Like I see through all of that shit. So like when niggas be having like,
listening to a lot of Jay-Z lately, man. I'll give you quoting a great.
Yeah, no, I have, man. But I just say that to say, man, like I said in the group chat when this question came up, there's no universal truths to this shit, man. Like whatever works for you and your spouse, that works for you and your spouse. Now, for me and mine, you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that the man should be an integral piece in the household. And what I say when I say that is that there's no hierarchy in our household. Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying, me then my fiance or my fiance then me. But when it comes to making sure we make the best logical decision, we gonna always run that by each other, and I'm gonna always, you know what I'm saying, give my input. I'm not gonna never take her voice from her. I'm not gonna do that. But you know what I'm saying, you know your woman. You know if your woman makes irrational decisions. You know if your woman makes emotional decisions. You know if your woman is a better saver than you or invested in you. You know if you're better at whatever y'all, you know what I'm saying, your relationship holds. You know that. That's why I say there's no universal truth to this. Stop fucking listening to Kevin Samuels. Stop listening to Ari and Moneybag. Stop looking at
relationships on social media.
Stop listening to Megan Good and Preacher Man and make your own relationship what you want it to be.
I ain't gonna lie,
niggas be losing when they do that.
When Megan Good and old dude didn't work, I was happy. Cause I hate when people put relationship people.
Wait, Megan Good and who?
Megan Good and Devon Franklin.
Yeah,
Preacher Man.
I just like because I'm anti famous relationships. Like I'm anti that shit. Like I hate, like even like Jay-Z and Beyonce, I hate how people idolize relationships. Like to me, that is weird ass energy to me. Like you not happy in your relationship, but you comparing it to a motherfucker that you don't know. You
setting yourself up for expectations you'll never be able to feel. You didn't go through any kind of trials and tribulations.
That's just really with me. I think the older I get, I'm really just starting to hate celebrities.
Now, being from the South, I do think a man should be a man, and that's in every sense of the word. Like,
what you mean?
My girl don't take out no trash.
Oh yeah.
My girl don't take no water up from her car. You know what I'm saying? My girl don't open no doors. You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing.
My girl open the goddamn door.
That bugged me.
She can open that goddamn door. I got to eat groceries.
As a man, that bugged me.
Don't talk to nigga. Like I'm not struggling with 50.
If I can
like if you know what I'm saying, like if we're out and we going in, if we walking in the door, my girlfriend not opening the door. Like
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Or like we going in the store, my girl not opening the door. Or if we out to eat, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna pay for it. But like now that I'm a fiance, shit, if she got it, I'm gonna let her go ahead and
get
do
the
it.
Card first
Because the way I see it is, it's not my money or her money no more. It's our money. You know what I'm saying? and the way we invest our money is gonna be. And that's why you get with somebody that's equally yoked. I think that's the biggest fucking part of this shit that people are missing. Niggas are getting with people that they not equally yoked with. Yeah. And so like you have low budget men and women getting with high budget men and women. They too busy trying to grow to like each other. And there's no middle ground. So like if I'm not a millionaire yet, and I get with somebody that is a millionaire, there's gonna be a disconnect, bro. Nah, I can only supply, like, I don't have enough vibes. I don't give a damn how much a millionaire woman like me. Like, you have to get to that level or somewhere close to be doing something to where y'all can have some kind of, y'all can see eye to eye, you know, at some point. Like, these people are not equally yoked. So then you're getting with a man who ain't got shit, and you expect it, and you got shit as a woman, and now you're expecting him to provide all the things that you already have. Don't do that. You setting yourself up for failure. You get with somebody, and that's why I think men get upset, because women are having standards, and some of these men don't meet these standards.
That's what it is.
And so they feel away. I'm not going to be with somebody who don't meet my standards, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm. But my thing is, a lot of people get mad when women like state their standards. Let's say if,
but they get mad when men do it too.
Hypothetically, like who is somebody like let's say Ari Lennox. I was listening to her this morning. So let's say she come on a motherfucking social media like, I gotta date a man that do X, Y, and Z. There's gonna be a lot of niggas mad, but they be like, I don't get mad. You shouldn't get mad because you couldn't get her anyway.
Again, people too
you wasn't gonna get her.
Too many people are triggered by social media.
They gonna be feeling attacked like she talking about me. She not talking about you.
Hit motherfucking dogs holler.
But I guarantee it's a pool of women that in your range that you.
But my thing about that be like, again, like I said, bro, money don't make you real. A lot of these niggas, if they had the money and the access and they got in the room with these women, they still wouldn't be able to get them. I guarantee you that because you not like that, nigga. Like, you don't have the conversation. You don't have enough depth for some of these women. Like, if you gave me $1 million and you put me in a room with some of these women, I guarantee, I can do that because I have that. A lot of niggas don't have that. Like, and they think it's the money. They think it's the clothes. They think it's all of this shit, but it's not that. It's you, nigga.
Also, with that, you got a lot of these men attracting, and the thing is, it's not me in a way diminishing women, because there's different kind of women like there's different kinds of men. You got a lot of men who bring in this money and they're attracting a certain kind of women who don't have that depth as well. They just see the money and that's what they're inclined to, because they can see the benefit from it. So I mean, it's like, again, just like corporate America, it's all about the game you play.
Right.
Yeah, no, I just think, man. Again, I just think, bro, like, there's no universal truths to relationships. No, if you're searching for, relationships are not a math problem. So if you're searching for the correct answer, you're going to be wrong every time. Relationships are like, bro, it's like a journey, bro. You just have to travel it. You have to do it. And everybody's journey is different. Some people shit got a lot of peaks. Yeah. Some people shit got a lot of valleys. And some people shit is just like a goddamn highway. It's just straight ahead all the way. But I'm not going to compare my journey to nobody else's journey.
That motherfucker like a Rubik's Cube. You get this side, all the colors, and all the other shit like, still fucked up over there.
Niggas are constant, and that's the problem, bro. Niggas are constantly trying to compare their lowlights to niggas' highlights, man. Like, some of these people don't even like each other, bro. Like,
but it's just the revolving door of social media. Who is posting they L's? Why are you comparing yourself against somebody highlight reel? Life ain't about highlights.
Like, you'll be at the house and your goddamn sweats, do-rag on, crusty ass lips, stanky booty ass, and you'll get on the internet and see somebody's birthday and they dress to the nines, and you're like, damn, why I ain't doing like that? Like, bruh, nigga, this is your chill day.
Let's keep it 100. You are probably more happier than that person who paid all that money and got, like, we don't know what people going through in their life. You don't know people truly happy when they are posting these pictures.
Man, get with people that's equally yoked, man. That's my response. Get with niggas that's on the same level as you, or don't date potential.
And you got to know yourself.
Don't date potential. I repeat, men and women, do not date potential.
What you date?
You date people that's on the same level as you. Because if they're on the same level as you, they have the opportunity to elevate. Yeah. If you're dating somebody that has the potential to be on the same level as you, and as you're rising, you're gonna always be trying to pull them up with you.
Preach, nigga. Should have been your free game. In our politics section, Ahmaud Arbery killers have been sentenced to life in prison.
Yes. Drop some bombs on them niggas. What's up?
I know, detail-wise, the father and son were sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Thank you.
The one man who was a dumbass and said, yeah, we went to go kill him, is sentenced to life in jail with the possibility of parole after 30 years.
I'm glad that all of their ass got life in jail. Throw their ass under the jail. Y'all gonna stop killing black people and getting away with this shit.
Hey, it's looking.
Y'all gonna stop killing us.
The cops that had cases this year,
most of them got. So I ain't gonna say.
I just need some consistency with that kind of endeavor. Not consistent with us continuing to get killed, but people being prosecuted and justice actually being served.
Yeah, they can tear their ass, man. I'm happy that people who kill and destroy black bodies are being put to jail. Nigga. Go sit down for the rest of your life and think about the life you took and see if being racist is worth it.
Hey, at the end
bum
of the
ass nigga, stop killing us, dog.
Hey, we've always been waiting. There's
that
a price
shit is
on your
whack,
head
man.
For being racist and killing
that
people
shit.
of color.
There is a price to pay, bro. Like we not expendable, nigga. Just like you not. You don't see us running around killing white people for the fuck of it.
Nah, that ain't in us.
That kind of hate ain't in us, man. I hope everybody that kills somebody for some just cause they don't like them, I hope they get life too.
Yeah, but is it that time?
Think so?
Yeah, stop killing black people, bro. That shit piss me off.
Think so?
It's that time, man.
I got that. 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 I got that free game. I got that free game.
Who you got? Who you got?
What you got? I got that free game. I got that free Swelly. I got that free game.
What you need?
8 more episode in this ain't season 3. What's this? This 4?
Shit, I don't know.
Shit.
Yeah,
I know what this is though. This is free game, man. We give you guys a little bit of game, and it's always free 99. It may be spiritual, it may be entrepreneurial. Not to say that we know anything. You know what I'm saying? There's
a little bit, not a lot.
There's no universal truths, but if you know what I'm saying, what we say resonates with you, man, take it, apply it, and we appreciate it, man. So let's get it going. What's our free game, man?
I'll go first, man. So it's the new year, man. It's always the New Year's resolution, people. I need to do this. I need to achieve this. My free game is to just be fucking happy, man. If you killing your happiness trying to obtain a goal, that ain't what you're supposed to be doing. Like, I understand, like, let's say somebody, hey, I need to work out every day, 7 days a week. I need to get on this workout plan, but your body hating it, you not liking the shit. Like, find a regimen that you be like, okay, I can balance my life and this shit that I need to do. A lot of people come into a new year just think to take away all their emotions out of everything. Like, I need to grind. And another free game is, like, get out of that grind mentality, bro. Like, that, I think that is hindering our generation of people more than anything right now. I feel like they feel like, I'm not doing enough. I need to grind. No, nigga, you need to sleep.
Bro,
so that's my free game, man. Be happy, man. Whatever if your goals don't evolve around your goddamn happiness, that ain't the right kind of goal you should be embarking on.
I like that.
I got you. Mine is simple but so strong. Mind the business that pays you. You have so many people being bothered by shit that don't got nothing to do with you, bro. Doesn't cost you anything, doesn't take any money out your pocket, and your family is still healthy and breathing. If you need other ways to find ways to mind the business that pays you, get a hobby, work out, read a book, learn how to meditate, get a coloring book, learn how to cook. There's different ways to mind
your own goddamn business.
Thank you.
I like that. What you got for me?
My biggest thing for you guys for my free game is, man, don't accept minimal effort.
Preach on.
Don't accept minimal effort from anybody in your life, especially if that's not something that you give. Stand up for yourself in all situations. I was thinking about this because it's funny. We was at my apartment last week getting ready to watch the Cardinals game. And Dante, I forgot who it was. They had all ordered some food, and the food came out, and
avocado.
It was missing.
That was me. It was missing like the avocado.
It was missing avocado or something like that. And Dante's like, "Oh no, man, it's good. I ain't tripping." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I ain't worried about it. And I was like, "No, like, go get his avocado, man. We appreciate that." You know what I'm saying? And in that small instance, bro, that's what I mean. Because if you allow people to give you minimal effort, just understand that you're grooming them on how you'll be treated. And I will not accept minimal effort from anybody in my life because I don't give minimal effort. And so I'm teaching you how you're going to treat me, and it's okay to stand up for yourself. And you're not a bad guy or a bad person if you stand up for yourself because people know what they're doing, man. So don't allow people to give you minimal effort. Don't allow people to run over you. Stand up for yourself, and it's okay to stand on your 10 when it comes to people and how they address you.
I like that. I like that. But this has been another episode of the Swelly Podcast. I think this is number 92, 93.
Yeah,
we on 93. B Will B Will said we on 93. Hey, make sure you got. I appreciate all the supporters that listen to the podcast and that tag us, that show us that you listen. I feel like it's easy to say it, but when you show it, I feel like that shit hit a little hard, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
We winding down. We gonna find out what we gonna do for episode 100. I have another idea. I'm gonna run by y'all after this pod, but we got some ideas coming in. Hey, the season is almost over. I appreciate y'all niggas for podding. We got 7 more of these hoes. So that's what, like 3 more months of podding for us. So I appreciate y'all. I know this shit ain't the easiest thing to do.
It's gonna be a good summer for us.
But for the listeners, man, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Share it with somebody else. Like I said, we gonna grow it the organic way. We not gonna do no sucker shit. Oh no, what the nigga say, custard shit? I'm not gonna
custard.
I'm not gonna do no shit like that. But we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all go
we
to the
ain't gonna be no shock jocks,
website,
man.
Buy you
Hey,
some gear,
buy.
support.
You still got that promo code? Or is it gone?
Hey, I told you, we're gonna always Swelly Podcast gonna always have a code on the website forever. So y'all
Get the
tap
code.
in. And I think the shit's still like 50% off right now. I just been lazy.
Y'all been tap in.
So if y'all get it before I change it, y'all good. But yeah, we appreciate y'all, man. We love our listeners.
We cannot
man.
do this without y'all.
Nah,
man.
seriously.
This is ZI.
But we will.
_Alpha Song of the Week. I think we start saying the names. I feel like because somebody told me like, what's the name of the song? So this is Lil Migo, No Love in My Heart. This is Ziggy's Song of the Week.
That's not her brother, man. They don't share the same blood.
I'll attack this shit up.
When you get success, all the hate and lies gonna come out of nowhere. Don't nobody wanna see you win. Nobody wanna see you doing better than them. But you know when you climb to the top, this buck will try to pull you down to the bottom. That ain't nothing but a crab in a bucket.
I made bows in the trap while I'm rapping and serving. I know I made nigga nervous. On the cut, that nigga if you need service. 93 got no words. Ballin' my nigga don't need me a jersey. You know they go hold a 30. Run a reward, they shoot you like curve. I made her living on service. She stayed just asking how deep is the love. Baby, you know I'm a thug. And I'm on the rise, you know what it was. Too deep in the street for a crush. Breaking that bed while pouring the mud. Got nothing but this lean in my gut. Really just tired of your crying and stuff. I'm fucking you just to make up. You sick of my lies, I say what I do. Say with a bitch, I say with the crew. I'm at the trap, I'm making a move. Bring down a P, I'm straight with the 2. Diamond, they wear it, drill like a pool. Nigga, they copy, they like what I do. I cannot settle for nothing but the loot. I'm taking my time, watch how I pursue. Crying instead of just getting your feeling while I'm out here serving the city. Praying and hoping the Lord to be with me. My angel be stood in the semi. Set up my truck, nigga, I be the tenant. I'm running shit so it ain't renting. Buying my style, you know I invented. I grinded, it took me a minute. Damn. Got no more love for this shit. Got no more love for the bitch. Damn. Got some more love for the clip. Bought no more guns and shit. Spin on the block, hit the shit. Spin again if we gon' miss. Karate chop me a few zips. I started off flipping the shit. Hey, nigga, let's get to the basic. Know I be testing the paper. No time for these bitches, so I see you later. I'm on a rise elevator. They asking for favors, but how can I save them? I be the play, you the table. You need me, little nigga, you know that I'm able. Break down the bell. Still don't need me a scale. You know it's still for 12 free. I'm out of cell, feel like they in hell. I let the chopper ring shells. You speak on my name, then you gotta pay them. Bitches and niggas gon' act like they with you, but when they go down, they scram. Selling it green, no ham. Making it cheese, no spam. Scrape up the pot, no pam. Came up the block like damn. Started with nothing but the fam. I'm in LA like a ram. Used to be dealing these grams, they know who I am when I jump out the lamb. Bitch.
Yo, nigga, damn. I came off the block, nigga. Ran the shit up and never looked back. That's why I'm at the top. Stay down and wait on my turn.